Good morning. My name is Ann Dare, and I'm a second-year fellow in USAID's Middle East Regional Cooperation Program, a program that supports Arab-Israeli scientific cooperation. I also served as Regional Embassy Science Fellow for Israel, Jordan, and the Palestinian territories, and I consider myself an aspiring sewage diplomat. My fascination with Middle East wastewater issues dates back 10 years. It was the focus of my graduate research, and during the Embassy Science Fellowship, I spent 3 months documenting the opportunities and challenges associated with advancing wastewater management in the West Bank. Or another way of putting it, you could say I've been waist deep in the region's sewage for a while now. Sewage diplomacy is a term I made up. I define it as the use of wastewater management as a convening issue between nations to address transboundary water, environmental, agricultural, and public health issues, and to build constructive scientific collaborations. Now, while it might not be immediately apparent how sewage can be used as a convening mechanism, I would encourage us to consider some fun sewage facts. Everybody makes it, some more than others, depending on water availability. It's not all the same. Regulatory and treatment capacity varies quality, and it doesn't just flow downhill. Mixing within aquifers and currents makes your neighbor's poor wastewater management problem yours as well. Knowing that, what's the deal with Israel and the West Bank and Gaza? Well, the conflict sits at the intersection of a territorial dispute, access to resources, religious divides, and a global geopolitical rivalry. A series of wars have resulted in large-scale displacements, shrinking Palestinian areas, and tight control over the movement of goods and people. Because of the close geographic quarters of Israel and the Palestinian territories and the underdevelopment of the Palestinian wastewater sector, there are issues of transboundary flows of untreated wastewater from the West Bank and Gaza into Israel and vice versa. This issue is bound together by complicated economics, controversial Israeli settlements, and a lack of trust and transparency. This poor wastewater management issue means that there are several places where water flowing in the streams is approximately the quality of domestic sewage, and infiltration into the groundwater has led to chloride and nitrate concentrations reaching levels that require groundwater wells on both sides of the border to be closed. In this case, pollution truly knows no boundaries. In Gaza, the control of goods means residents receive as little as 2 hours of electricity per day, tap water is undrinkable, and over 90,000 cubic meters of raw sewage flows into the Mediterranean Sea each day. This is an unfolding environmental and public health catastrophe that has and will reach beyond Gaza's borders. Both sides stand to benefit from improved wastewater management for the Palestinians, though. For the Palestinians, it's a chance at water independence, agricultural and economic development, and improved quality of life. For the Israelis, it's about the protection of their shared environment, but for both, cooperation can lead to improved transparency and support peace building. Solutions to these complex transboundary problems require political will and a commitment to a mutually sustainable water future. But after 2 years as a fellow, I firmly believe in the power of the scientific community to see beyond politics, provide evidence to drive decision-making, and advocate for cooperation and peace building, even in the most difficult of spaces.